Guys, imagine this situation. I am the protagonist of a film. It's a film premiere. I have a movie poster with my face on it all over the cinema. So I'm the most high status man there. This is the reason I moved to Budapest to shoot a documentary about my life, me and my ex-wife and our life. We were starting a webcam studio in Budapest and they followed us. This was like a 7-year project. Anyway, the film premiere, it was finally happening. They were showing the movie in a bunch of cinemas all around town. There was lots of people who worked on the film. Obviously, HBO produced the film. Link in description if you want to see my movie, my HBO documentary. It's on Apple TV, it's on Amazon Prime. If you're in Europe, it's on HBO Max. So this was the private premiere of a movie that I'm the star of. And I brought a bunch of my friends. I brought one of the girls I was dating. My ex-wife was there. Me and her are on good terms. But anyway, all her female friends were there who like are attracted to me. Obviously, I'm so handsome. The topic of the video is women only stay loyal to men with inner power. They don't stay loyal to men with external power. We've seen this. We've seen women leave and cheat on millionaires and billionaires and celebrities. Status, money, these are external forms of power. But they never cheat on a man with inner power. They don't leave men with inner power. They pine after men with inner power. They lust after men and obsess over men with inner power. This is a theme along a lot of my recent videos. I'm trying to teach you guys the difference between inner power and external power. Everyone knows a powerful man is attractive, but they always confuse the type of power that is most attractive and why. And this actually comes from a comment on my previous video. I'll leave a link to that. The video was about why women feel safe cheating on weak men. I described weak men as being weak internally. They're not able to walk away. They're in love with the woman. They're emotionally invested and attached to the woman. So the woman has the power, so she feels free cheating on them. And someone commented, a woman will cheat on you if you're weak. She'll cheat on you if you're strong. She'll cheat if you're weak, if you're poor, if you're rich. It doesn't matter. Women will cheat on you no matter what. And nothing could be further from the truth. This is not true. Women will not cheat on you no matter what. Women will only cheat on you if you're weak. And if you lose her respect, you lose her loyalty. Her loyalty is yours to fumble. It's not like she's evil and she's just a bad person, so she's going to cheat on you. You're weak. You fumbled it. And now she's going to be disloyal because of you, not because of her. It's your fault. If you have inner power, she will be loyal. Women are loyal to men with inner power. Women fall in love with these types of men. In this video, I'm gonna describe what actually is inner power. What is inner power? Why do women respond to it instinctively? And why do the men who are like trying so hard to force a woman to be loyal and they care so much about her being loyal, why they don't get loyalty? They instead get the opposite. They get disrespect, they get betrayed. And why the men who don't need or care about her loyalty, they just get her loyalty effortlessly without even trying. All of this came into sharp relief, into sharp focus, and I saw it firsthand during an event. This was a couple of years back. It was the premiere of my documentary. This is the reason I moved to Budapest to shoot a documentary about my life, me and my ex-wife and our life. We were starting a webcam studio in Budapest and they followed us. This was like a 7-year project. Anyway, the film premiere, it was finally happening. They were showing the movie in a bunch of cinemas all around town. On the premiere night, it was a private event just for like us and our friends and family and there was lots of people who worked on the film. Obviously, HBO produced the film. Link in description if you want to see my movie, my HBO documentary. It's on Apple TV, it's on Amazon Prime. If you're in Europe, it's on HBO Max on the streaming platform. So this was the private premiere of a movie that I'm the star of, okay? And I brought a bunch of my friends. I brought one of the girls I was dating. My ex-wife was there. Me and her are on good terms. All her friends are there that used to be our friends, but when we divorced, obviously her female friends are going to be friends with her, not me. But anyway, all her female friends were there who like are attracted to me. Obviously, I'm so handsome. One of my female model friends invited some of her friends as well, and one of her friends was extremely beautiful. Guys, imagine this situation. I am the protagonist of a film. It's a film premiere. I have a movie poster with my face on it all over the cinema. It's basically all about me and my ex-wife. So I'm the most high status man there. Always the most attractive man. And usually the tallest. I could have had any woman. I brought a woman I was dating. So I was guaranteed to I already got laid before the premiere, and I'm guaranteed to get laid again. So my abundance mentality is through the roof. My status is through the roof. Young, beautiful model female friend brings one of her female friends, and she's super hot. And I asked about her. I was like, what's up? What's the deal? She's single? What's up? I could have had any woman that I wanted in that cinema. There's hundreds of people there, but the one I actually wanted, she told me that she liked another guy. And this tells you everything you need to know. Women will be loyal if they really like a guy. I guarantee you that guy that she liked, she was in love and obsessed with that guy. I already instantly knew I stood no chance. She likes another guy. So when a woman likes a guy, when she's in love and obsessed with one man, other men, it's like they don't exist. It doesn't matter how rich and high status and handsome you are. When a woman really likes a guy, for real, genuine, raw desire, which is what I teach you guys how to cultivate in women through my videos throughout this channel. When a woman has genuine raw desire for a man, other men don't exist. The idea of cheating or being with another man that's not him is just incomprehensible. So that commentator who said, oh, women will cheat on you no matter what, no, they won't. If they actually like you, if they're in love with you, if they're obsessed with you, if they have genuine raw desire for you, they will not. Other men just don't even appear as options. So I could have had any woman that night except for that girl. Her heart belonged to another. And I guarantee you that guy has inner power. He's self-directed. He has other options. He might be married or something. I got the most genuine raw desire from women when I was married. That's why I wear this wedding ring. Women will desire you more when they think that other women desire you. And it's not just women. All humans want what other humans want. It's like the mimetic theory. We mirror others. If somebody wants something, if something is exclusive and unattainable, we want it even more. If we know we can't get it, we just want it more. So maybe that's why I wanted that girl more than all the other girls I could have had that night, because I knew I couldn't have her because she likes someone else. But this just goes to show you, women will be loyal. Women will not cheat. They will respect a man. They will be faithful to a man and be in love with a man if he is strong internally. So let's talk about what is it to be strong internally? What is inner power? This video is getting a bit long, so I think I was rambling too long about my personal story. So I'm gonna quickly go over inner power. Just watch all my other videos. I mentioned cultivating yourself, cultivating inner power in pretty much every video. You do it in solitude. It's about hard physical training. Here, let me just name all the things that amount to inner power. So inner power is all the following: a life organized around purpose and not around other people. Emotional self-regulation under pressure. So the pressure part is important. You regulate your emotions even under chaos, under pressure. You don't break down. You're solid emotionally. So you're emotionally strong. That's a big aspect of inner power. You're physically strong. You have physical vitality from daily intense training and discipline. So you're doing combat sports, you're doing a full body workout, you're doing sprints, sled pulls, sauna. You have peak physical health and vitality. Huge aspect of inner power. A lot of time goes into that. So we got purpose over people. We got emotional strength, inner fortitude, calm under pressure. We got physical vitality and self-discipline. It's having standards and boundaries that you enforce, but in like a calm, indifferent way. You don't enforce, like when you say enforce, it sounds like you're using force. You don't enforce boundaries and standards by like getting angry and upset and emotional and telling someone what to do. You enforce boundaries and standards by removing your attention when they're not met. So you engage with people. If they don't meet your standards or if they cross your boundaries, you don't argue about it. You simply remove your attention, refocus back on yourself, and you don't talk to that person unless you feel like they have fixed the issue. And you don't discuss it. You don't have to verbalize your boundaries and your standards. You should never verbalize it. People can sense it. They can intuit it. Especially women are very intuitive. They can intuit your boundaries and your standards, and they will know they crossed a boundary or they don't meet your standard when you remove your attention. Another one is outcome independence. This is inner power, is when you don't care what happens, what that result is, what the outcome is. I'm making this video. I'm doing it with inner power. I don't care how many views it gets. I don't care what the outcome is. I'm going to speak my message about why inner power is important, especially for keeping women loyal to you. That's my message for today. I'm going to speak my message to you to try to give you some value. If it lands, it lands. If it doesn't, it doesn't. If it does land, check out my ebook, The Brutal Truth of Female Nature. You might enjoy that. Link in description. But I don't care about the outcome. I don't care how many views it gets. I'm just going to make my video. I'm going to spread my message. I'm outcome independent. It's about me doing my craft. This is my craft. Speaking, rhetoric, oratory. I don't care about the result. I'm doing my purpose in life. This is one of my many skills and crafts that I cultivate. So being outcome independent, this is a very big part of inner power. Another aspect is self-respect. This really ties into the rest of the video. If you lack self-respect, you will lose respect from other people, from women. And when a woman doesn't respect you, she will cheat on you, she will do whatever. It all starts with your self-respect. When you respect yourself, other people will respect you. And what does this look like? You don't eat garbage food. You eat real food that is good for you, that makes you strong and healthy. That is respecting yourself. You go to bed on time. You don't stay up all night looking at your fucking phone, destroying your sleep, not getting the deep restorative sleep where testosterone and growth hormone are produced, where your brain is cleaning out the toxins. That's how you respect yourself. By having a healthy, happy lifestyle of self-development, this is how you show your self-respect. And when you respect yourself, other people will naturally respect you. But the final point about inner power is going to be what I constantly preach to you guys in every video alongside solitude, is building a rich inner world. Okay, so this is reading, writing, thinking, creating in solitude, away from the world. You're building your inner world. Inner power is about a strong, complex, rich, meaningful, valuable inner world. There's the outer world, which all the common people, the herd, is obsessed with. They're constantly thinking about the outer world. Money, status, other people, relationships, rules, institutions, governments, politics, all this bullshit, celebrities, media, culture, all of this is external. You need to develop the inner world. When you have a rich inner world, inner power flows naturally. All right, so I just told you what inner power is, and now I'm going to tell you why women respect inner power and why they are loyal to men who possess high amounts of inner power. Inner power signals that you are competent. You have survival competence. This is instinctual. She will just instinctively be like attached to you because you can survive, because you're competent. That's what inner power does. It signals survival competence. This is instinctual. It pulls on the biological hardwiring of a woman. Another reason is emotional stability. Women can feel safe around you when you have inner power and not being able to be moved off center emotionally. Your emotions are controlled and contained. Inner power is special because it very much satisfies hypergamy. You appear strong, stronger than the other men. The strongest, best option when you cultivate inner power because it's rare. Like I said, most people focus on external power, the external world. They don't concentrate all their effort on the inner world and making inner power. It signals non-neediness. And all of this is signaled. It's like an intuition, an instinct that she feels. It's not like she's thinking about all this stuff. Oh, he satisfies my hypergamy. He is abundant. He has abundance mindset. And he's non-needy. It's a feeling she gets when you've built the inner power. Like I said, it's biological hardwiring. You're tripping all the correct wires to make her attracted and loyal to you. And how come when a man tries hard to get a woman's loyalty, it backfires and it doesn't work? And if a man doesn't need her loyalty, doesn't want it, doesn't care, he gets her loyalty effortlessly. The man who wants loyalty from a woman and who cares so much, cares about her and her loyalty and how she feels and what she wants, this is outward directed. This means he's fearful of loss. He's in scarcity. It signals all the wrong things. You need to be inward directed. This is what inner power is about. It's about building inner power because you're focused inward, not outside of yourself. The woman is outside of you. If you care and invest and obsess over the woman and what she's doing, that is externally focused, and that is not inner power. Anything that is externally focused is not inner power. Loyalty follows power, and it follows inner power, not external power through money and status. I had all the status you could ever want on that film premiere night, and I couldn't get the woman. She is loyal to the man with inner power. She doesn't know I have inner power. She just sees that I have external power. I had preselection. I had status. I had everything. None of that means shit because she is in love with a man with inner power. All right, you guys, this video is way too long. Like the video. I know the video is long because my camera just died and I had to replace the battery. That's how long this fucking video is. Like the video, leave a comment, give me some feedback. Subscribe to my channel if you like these topics. I'm looking at a beautiful snowman. He's melting in the sun. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.